调下视窗。录起来 ，OK。上次记得应该是只玩第一章，然后就没有开了，之后跑去玩别的游戏，然后就忘了，然后再想起来，好像还有这个可以玩，我就玩一下吧。
This trip to the countryside will be good for you, Holmes. As your friend and your doctor, I really do recommend that you give yourself a complete change of scene. Fresh air, brisk walks, bird watching, chopping wood.
Sounds intolerable. I mean, certainly it sounds delightful.
But you haven't yet told me who your friend is, the one we're going to visit.
He is a bee lover.
A bee lover? Do you mean that he keeps bees? That must be Mrs. Hudson, bringing the warm cloth that I requested.
There is someone to see you, Mr. Holmes.
I have no time. Send whoever it is away.
Yes, Holmes, I really think we ought to leave now.
Mycroft.
Sherlock.
Oh, Mr. Holmes? Perhaps you don't remember me. I'm Dr. Watson. We met at the Diogenes Club a few years ago. I documented our encounter in a short story I gave the title The Greek Interpreter.
He does remember you, Watson. My brother remembers everything, and that is why he is so valuable to the government.
We're about to depart for the train
I
station.
know.
You know?
Sherlock, I need your help. There are people who presently threaten both our country and the crown itself. You must help us with those methods of yours.
Need help. Those are not words I would readily associate with you, Mycroft.
I wrote you a letter, but you did not reply. And this is not about politics. It's about people. People similar to those whom you pretend to defend in your petty detective affairs.
Everything is about
When's
politics
this?
with you, Mycroft. I'm not interested. Have some of your agents, your spies, or worse, undertake this job of yours. You are defending your people, and they have little to do with the people I choose to help, I can assure you.
That's the point. You think exactly as they do.
Who are they?
The Merry Men. He is talking about the Merry Men, a band of idealistic terrorists.
Sherlock, do please think about it. They are planning something diabolical. Your country needs you.
You need me, Mycroft, and you are not the country. Although if your waistline expands very much further...
Mrs. Hudson, tea will not be necessary. Dr. Watson, the train conductor, Mr. Parker, is aware that you will be 7 minutes late. You are in the 4th car. The train will be waiting for you. Sherlock, enjoy your time in Staffordshire. And do, please, at least write to me on your return.
已经死了，他已经被判刑了。Dead already.
This is where I keep my post. This is where I keep my post.
我记得可以那个，哦对对 ，F 可以进入专注模式。
Holmes, please call a cab while I pack my suitcase. We should be late for the train.
Watson, now hold a cab for us. We leave in 5 minutes for the station.
What a gloomy night. It was warmer inside the waiting hall.
Since the station master told us that the train is about to arrive, we should not have to wait very much longer.
Yes, at last.
Attention! The train is arriving at the station. Please stand well away from the platform edge.
I'll take your bags and your blasted archive suitcase. But, Holmes, the headlight, it's faded away.
Something is wrong. I can't hear any sound from the incoming train.
Excuse me, sir. Can you explain what has happened?
I don't know. It's as if the train vanished into thin air.
Holmes, say something.
Quick, fetch a lantern and let us take a look.
It's too dark. Only fog and rails, nothing else.
There is no use in stumbling around here at night. We will come back tomorrow. Well, here we are again at Evesham Station. We have a full day ahead. Let us begin our investigation.
Ticket office。可以下去吗？可以。跑起来。
This is the place where we saw the train vanish last night.
福尔摩斯。
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
神探福尔摩斯。
A discarded item, possibly thrown from the train. The rails have not been touched. There's nothing unusual here. Railway sleepers, nothing unusual.
Trains can't just vanish without leaving a trace. It isn't possible, is it, Holmes?
还可以再往前吗？可以。哦，再往前就要出去了，所以只能走回去了。还有一些废弃物，不知道是什么东西。油渍吗？
There are no tracks or footprints on the ground.
哎，
There are no signs to indicate that the
原来还有一个
train
东
was
西，
tracked. Nor are there any
原
other
来还有一个
traces.
东西没看到。
Nothing whatsoever. There are no clues. But then, a negative result is also a result.
Oh, I see what you're getting at. No clues and you're smiling.
Yes, Watson, I do smile on occasion. This mystery appears very promising.
原来是我眼馋。
This investigation won't be simple. We shall require a map of the region.
Perhaps the station master could lend us one.
Good morning. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Yes, I remember you. I'm Station Master Everett. You were here last night. So, you are Mr. Holmes, the great detective. Will you be investigating what happened?
I shall indeed.
It is extraordinary that an entire train could disappear like that. And to think of all the poor people inside it, the passengers, the driver.
果然是家喻户晓的福尔摩斯。然后这个，这是一个环节，就是观察那个人。泥土扳机，诶，戒指，婚戒，所以结婚了。就是观察他身上有什么特征。有关火车的情报，刚刚不是讲过了吗？我再听一次看。
Any details
有没有其他的东西吧？
Things are very special about it. At least not that I can recall. My memory's not what it used to be. However, if you need it, you can have the train composition report. It's inside my office.
哦，所以可以去他的办公室拿资料。
I would be glad to have a detailed map of the local railway district.
But of course, please, take the one that's pinned inside the waiting hall.
See you later, my good man.
电报 ，message to all station。Robinson located in the
A
station。
new telegram.
I think we should meet this Mr. Robinson.
OK， 多了一个老头。Line， 哦，火车的型号吧。
Here is the train set.
难道是有人劫了火车，去当县长？
Telegraph.
没事，这以我之前玩过的一次的那个印象，就是这游戏不会到，它还是会跟你讲还有多少个线索没有找到，所以尽量是把全部线索都找到之后再去破案会比较好，因为它可能会误判。 如果你那个线索没有太，哎，怎么会看到我？如果你那个线索没有太明确的话，可能会找错方向的答案。所以我要找到那个站在哪里吗？所以我应该还有东西没有拿完。找站长讲话吗？哎呦，怎么打雷了？哦，对对对。
According to the train composition report, there was a special wagon. What does that entail?
That's a highly secure car, ordered by a private party. It
Hello.
is generally to carry something of value. Those wagons have iron walls, you know, without any windows, and they're fitted with a complex key lock.
That is important information. Do you know what was inside this particular wagon?
Certainly not. No, that's private, and it's not my responsibility to allot the wagons to whoever.
See you later, my good man.
那我怎么找到前往下一区的路？这不能查。哎，这可以。
This
啊，
map will be useful.
水哦。搜索区域完成。对，它这里有提示啊，所以蛮好解的。如果它没有跳，就是代表一定有东西没有弄好。Train， 哎呦，
Was there anything exceptional about any of the passengers aboard the train?
What do you mean? Like officials? I wouldn't know. Oh, but now that you mention it, yes, there was something. There was a message from Bridlington Station saying that the train had been delayed because of an issue with the passengers. But what kind of problem that they didn't say?
That is interesting. You mentioned a problem at Bridlington Station. I should like to visit this station. Could you mark it on the local map?
Of course. It's a suburban railway station. You might take a cab there.
See you
OK，
later, my good man.
多了一个车站。我可以点它直接去吗？可以耶，不需要走到马车了，只要继续查下去就好。开门。
This is an absolute scandal. It's always the same with these rail companies. No respect for the customer.
哎呦， 工作服，粗糙皮肤，婚戒，廉价车票。
Please calm down, sir. What is your concern?
Concern? What is my concern? I'll tell you what my concern is. Last night I were on the train as usual with my colleague, heading home. Then along came this ridiculous ticket inspector, who started arguing that our tickets were invalid. He made us get off the train, and he was extremely rude about it.
Were you aboard the train that vanished last night?
Yes, I heard that it disappeared, but I don't care because we would have stopped before then anyway. Our tickets were valid, and no doubt about it. And then, to top it all, the ticket inspector pushed everyone else out too, except for a bunch of rich. Well, because their type don't need a ticket.
Can you recall anything more specific about this fortunate group?
Well, yes. They were all foreigners. Spanish-looking toffs with snake eyes.
Goodbye, sir.
哦，看来真的是有人捡了趟火车。诶，就是他诶。
Good day to you, sir.
Good day. To whom am I speaking?
My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is...
Are you a representative of this damned railway company? Because I have a complaint.
We are not from the railway company. We are...
Well, in that case, Mr. Shamrock Flomes, please excuse me, but I'm not in the mood for idle chit-chat at the moment.
澳大利亚帽，沉重的经济，昂贵的靴子，鳄鱼皮，看起来就像盘子。
You must be Mr. Robinson, is that correct?
Yes?
I am leading the investigation of the disappearing train. It would help if you could answer my questions.
Ah, well, all right. I have nothing to hide.
哦，看来他也没有那么坏嘛。
I presume it was you who placed the order for the special wagon.
Yes. It was to transport my valuable prototype safely to London. My prototype is a revolutionary device. It is capable of producing...
发电机。
I'm a businessman and an engineer. I had already found several potential customers for my invention. But I was very optimistic about the directors' board who were travelling on the train last night.
You mentioned a director's board. Which company do they own?
The Chilean Barcazas Company. I had made an appointment with them. Now they are lost, along with the train and my prototype.
What do you know about the Barcazas Company?
It's a large South American company. They showed a great deal of interest in my prototype, and they seemed wealthy enough to do business with.
This revolutionary machine of yours, was it very valuable?
For God's sake, sir, it is priceless. It could change the world we live in. Yet, I was selling it for almost nothing. I am a humanitarian, you see. I do not know if I will ever be able to get over this disaster. I cannot believe that it disappeared with that damn train.
哦，所以也有可能这个火车部件是因为他的发明吗？
Mr. Robinson,
不一定是因为珍贵的物
were
品。
you traveling alongside your prototype?
Yes, I was. But I had to step off the train. And all because of this stupid station master.
I received a telegram declaring that an important person, a Mr. Bromsby, wished to see you in the waiting room. I merely informed you of this.
Mr. Bromsby is a wealthy gentleman. His interest in my invention was truly unexpected. So yes, of course, I agreed to see him. Unfortunately, he wasn't there. I thought perhaps he might have been delayed, so I chose to wait a while. But despite my requests, the train left the station without me. Absolutely unacceptable.
timetable is strict. We cannot wait any longer. The regulations require the train to be on time.
You are an idiot. You will pay for it. I will sue you.